Hey everybody, and welcome to the Affairs of the Heart podcast. As you guys know, it's Thursday, and this is our last episode for the season. So we want to have some fun with you guys today. We have some special guests coming in. So we're going to kind of do a little recap first, and then we're going to get into the game night. But you know that it's me, SoDebNair. We also have Dwayne, and Easy Said, Easy Done. And the crew is all here.
Strike up the band. The gang is all here.
Which is amazing.
Hey, everybody.
I was actually thinking about today. We made it through 4 seasons. That's a long time for a podcast.
4 seasons.
That's a very long time for a podcast. It made me a little happy today, thinking about that.
I mean, you know.
Got a little moist?
A little bit. Oh. Just a little bit.
You know, I think it's been a great experience. And it's been a great opportunity to have really great conversations, good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. It's been cool.
Yeah, I just think back, I guess, like to the first episode that we had, and we did like that little 30-minute thing, and now we're here, and you know, it's been a really like a good process for a podcast. Hey, popcorn! It's been a great experience for us to have this podcast. Just going out and noticing people loving the podcast. I found out that at first I was like the favorite, and now it's Easy. It's
Don't do that.
Listen, my aunt called me today. She said, I just love Easy so much, and I was like, wait, what about me?
It is Easy. Easy is the celebrity of the show.
Yeah, but I think it's amazing.
I don't even know what we would have, having Easy come in and be a part of the cast. I think it's been really interesting, but then it's also proven that we couldn't do the show without him.
Right. That's very true.
Well, you know what? Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. It was definitely a warm welcome when I came into this little family. And funny story, I didn't even realize I was actually a part of the show. Like I felt like I was like I came in as a guest for Damon's birthday, I think. Was it his birthday?
It was my birthday, yeah.
Yes. So I came in for that. And then I think you asked me to come back again next week, the following week, and then I was like, oh sure, I'm not doing nothing. Sure, why not? And low key, like he kept asking me to come on, and then realized I was actually a part of the show.
You gonna come in this week? Are you coming this week? You coming this week?
He was like, I'm not really a part of the show. We were like, Easy, you are a part of the show. Like,
I did not know. I'm like, they include me in meetings and stuff. What is this about?
Yeah.
But
I think that is cool because so many people have learned so much stuff from our different experiences. I love the fact that we do get these letters that people trust us with to answer those things. And, with me being in broadcasting for so many years and putting together teams, it don't last as long. So.
You said it doesn't last long?
It doesn't last as long. Like, I don't think I've had a 4-season show.
I love project my energy. Because that's how I felt.
So listen, it's been a great season. What are some of the highlights of season 4 for you guys, if any?
Oh my gosh.
There's so much that has happened. We've been running since February. Just to give guys a backstory, we take the time off during the holidays. So from Thanksgiving to Christmas and New Year's, we take the 3 months off, and then we come back. I say we come back in February. So Deb thinks we come back in January. I
did go back and look back. It was February.
Yeah, I was like, I think we came back in February. So We begin the season in the beginning of the year, and every Thursday, for the most part, with the exception of a couple Thursdays, we try to be consistent with you guys. We've had some guests throughout the season. We've had some very interesting topics. Connected said his highlight is the raggedy ass letters. Yeah, I will say to that point, we have had some really interesting letters this season.
Absolutely. I enjoyed it though. I love the fact that people trusted us with answering that stuff. So.
Yeah, it has certainly been incredible on the letters. What are your thoughts on some of the highlights of the season, guys?
I definitely think that when the Minority Report came on was one of my funnest times. Because one, we didn't really have guests this season.
We had a few.
I think we had like the first G's one time, and then them. That was it.
No, we also had the podcast from New Orleans. They were on the season.
I thought it was last season.
That was this season.
Was it? Okay.
Who else did we have? We've had a couple of guests. Of course, I can't think of any of the names, and I probably should have gone through our YouTube channel before I had this conversation with y'all. Clearly, I didn't do my homework.
Rainier has been in and out.
Dr. Rainier. I mean, she's been here.
I don't look at her as like a guest, though. She's like
family.
Yeah,
she's like
family. She's like a friend to the show.
Yeah, she's definitely like family. So we definitely love her and her endeavors. If she's watching, we love you, Doc. We appreciate you being a friend to the show and always ready to jump on and have a conversation.
Are you sure we didn't have the guys from New Orleans last season?
That was this season.
Okay. And they stopped doing their show, so
we've outlasted them all.
Because when I had last talked to them, they were about to restart it again, but they never started it again. Now I do know Talking the Table has restarted their show, but that was last season, though.
That was last season.
Yeah. So they restarted their show 2 weeks ago, which has been very interesting. So while we're on break, make sure you guys go over there and check them out. It's Talk on the Table. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can actually check them out.
Evangelist has been a co-host when me and
I forgot about that. When you guys weren't here, she was a co-host.
So we definitely have had enjoyed those highlights. Any other highlights for you guys? Easy, anything for you that sticks out for the season?
The episode where we discussed domestic violence.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah, that was a tough one, but it was good.
I think we gave out a lot of information on. I think that was like our most serious podcast we've had.
We had more, like when we were actually recording the podcast, we had more serious conversations.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think here it becomes a little bit more, I don't know, it becomes a little bit more cheeky and a little bit more fun when we're able
because
to
we're live when we're here. When we were recording it, it was like we can say whatever we want to say, we can edit it down. We didn't really say this part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, any of your favorite stories from the season? I know we have a lot of recurring stories that we've talked about, but any favorite stories? Mine is always that episode of SoDebNair finding pussy on his timeline. I swear to God. I swear. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand how hilarious that was. Because he does not, I mean, and for all intents and purposes, for the ladies in the room, I apologize, but he's not a fan of vagina. And for someone that adamantly scrolls through Twitter and is used to seeing penis on his timeline and never any vagina, all of a sudden, there's like, why is there? And that was the topic of that episode. That episode to me was the funniest because I think the other issue too was I saw the same post that he saw on my timeline, but I knew that he was going to have because of who it came from. I was like, he saw this and he's going to have a problem with it. And then all of a sudden during the episode, he brings it up and it was hilarious.
My favorite one had to be the one. I forgot what we were talking about, but I called you like, Dwayne, we gotta do a video right now. Like when I think you was getting off from work, I was like, we gotta do a video right now because we need to talk about this right now. You remember what it was? What we were talking about?
Was it recently with the Lil Nas X stuff, or
No? This was like a few seasons ago. I think it was like season 2. Remember we were recording at your house before COVID, and I was like, Dwayne, we got to do this video right now. Like when you get back, we need to record because we need to talk about this.
Who knows? But I'm quite sure it was something that was very quick and fast.
Oh, my other one has to be the booty cat and the convertible top.
Those are my nicknames.
And by the way, they will always use a convertible top. By the way,
I love it. I love it. Easy. Any stories? You know what's also one of the things that we never get into about Easy? No. We still haven't done a dating show or a dating episode for Easy because everybody has been trying to get on in Easy's inbox. But we need to do like a dating show. Maybe next season we'll open a season with like a what is it? The dating show where you get 3 contestants. You sit behind a scrim. Easy gets to ask them questions, and I'm gonna go with contestant number 2.
I think one of my favorite Easy stories is the edible arrangement.
I will not do it again.
The edible arrangement is always been the best.
Here who said we were going to go out, we were going to have a virtual date, and he did not have.
I love it. Somebody's asking what a convertible top is, Deb. So I'll go ahead and. The pits.
A convertible top is a versatile top, but the way it was explaining in a way it was like you kind of like just.
Sometimes I like to take the top down. Sometimes I like to put the top up. I don't know. It just depends.
You took the top off the Maybach.
So is the top up today or down today?
So the top is up today. It's been up for quite some time because it's cold. It's really cold, so it's been up. You know.
So when it's up, it's up.
If it's up, then it's stuck.
And it's stuck. It's stuck for the winter. You know, it goes in. You know, with the winter time. That's how.
No, Connector. We actually made that up on the show. I don't think nobody else ever says that. We made it up on the show. I think we did that in Booty Cat.
It's not necessarily an Atlanta thing. It's not an Atlanta thing. Although, if you've seen those memes that have been going around that says "I'm a verse top" on his license plate, and clearly he's from Atlanta. They
probably have a convertible.
Right. A mess. Anyway, it is our final episode for this season 4. We have truly had a great season, and we've enjoyed bringing all of the content that we brought to you guys. As SoDebNair mentioned, one of our favorite episodes is having the aunties from the Minority Report come in and be our special guests. We were guests on their show. I was a guest on their show. And if you don't follow them, please make sure you go over to Minority Report on Instagram and follow their podcasts because they give great information. They're always up to date on everything that's going on in pop culture and in our community. And I just love their personalities. They're great. I mean, just great individuals. So,
and they still haven't brought me on.
That ain't none of my business. That's none of my business. That's none of my business. But so Deb, I'm sorry. So Deb is running the show today, by the way. I'm just so it's
I didn't know I was running the show. I thought I was running the game nights.
Oh, you want to run? Oh, well then I continue.
The game night. That was all.
I will continue with what I'm doing since we've been talking about the Minority Report. Auntie Carell is in the building, so we're going to bring Auntie in the conversation.
Hey. Why am I so zoomed in? Whoa. I don't know what's going on, but oh well. Don't see all this girl today.
What's going on?
I'm doing good, Booze. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Listen, I had to text my friend because she was actually watching the week that you guys were on. She's like, "Where are they at?" And I gave her y'all's podcast information, but she was like, "Rich." When I told you guys were gonna be on here, she was like, "Oh, I have to watch today."
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And they should be here. I just texted them, so they should be punctual.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well, the aunties are rolling in. I hope y'all bought pies, cakes, drinks, and everything else for the party, because the aunties never come empty-handed. When your aunties come to your house, they always got something for you. It might be a fifth. It might be. It depends what kind of auntie you have.
That part.
But they always got something. What'd you say?
I made a peach cobbler yesterday. So.
Ooh. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. Karel is here. Jarrell just popped in. We're going to bring Jarrell in the room as well. Hello, my love.
Hey. What's up? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you perfectly fine. Hello.
Hi.
How we doing? I feel like I haven't seen my aunties in so long.
It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute.
I know we usually try to hop in on your live recordings, but like for the last few months, we had to record on Thursday evenings, and it always ran into your live recordings. So I'm like, damn, I miss hopping in your live streams.
The conversations are always great when the aunties are here, and they are so much fun. Again, make sure that you follow them at the Minority Report. You see the tag there that on the bottom on Karel's tag. Please make sure you follow them and share the love.
And let me thank Andre. Hold on. Andre Kirkwood for the super chat. He said, "Hey guys, love you all. Can't believe this is the finale. Gonna miss you." So thank you for the super chat.
It's just for 3 months.
Taking a little break for the holiday season.
We take a little break for the holidays to give the people some love.
Which really it's not like too much really, because it's like the end of November, and then we come back in February. So
there you go.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Come on, math.
Yeah. Which we all failed in. Why are we still trying to figure out?
Ain't that the truth?
All right, so Deb, this is your game night. So let's go.
Y'all ready? Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. So
we're gonna start off with the 5-second rule. And I'm gonna just give you guys the details real quick, and then we'll get into the other games in a minute. But the 5-second rule is basically I'm gonna pull a card. So this one says, wait, not that one. People who deserve wedgies. So I'm gonna start with Dwayne. We're gonna move around from Dwayne to Easy, and then move back all the way around back to me. But so you have 5 seconds to name 3 people who deserve wedgies.
3 people.
3 people. You have 5 seconds. If you cannot give us 3 people in 5 seconds, you have to take a drink.
Okay.
But that's not going to be your question now.
Who deserves wedgies?
No, that's not your question. I was just giving an example.
Oh, I was like, wait. I was trying to think about it. Okay.
I was saying, I was like, I mean, I gotta be close to somebody. I don't like people like that.
Right. And then I gotta touch him.
Yeah.
All right. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Name 3 foods you eat when you're drunk, and go.
Tater tots, wings, and the celery from the wings.
You're taking a drink.
What?
The 5 seconds
5 seconds go quick.
The 5 seconds was up.
Ooh.
It's only 5 seconds.
She gonna be drunk by the end of this.
Right.
She being me.
We're gonna do 3 rounds of this, and then we're gonna move over to do our drinks. So.
Do you have to come up with different foods each time, or can it repeat?
Well, the card changes.
But I mean, like, each person gonna get a different.
It's gonna be a different question.
Okay, I'm with you now. Boo.
All right, you ready, Easy?
I guess so.
All right, name 3 places you don't want to have diarrhea.
Church and
you got it. Time's still moving. All right.
Oh, well, I said it.
All right, you ready, Karel?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Name 3 disgusting things people eat. And go.
Anchovies, boogers, fingernails.
Because we are in the 2nd grade. I
love
it. Literally, I did time warp to like elementary school.
Woo, child.
All right. Jerome, you ready?
Ooh, we're gonna have to get ready.
All right. Name 3 beers. Go.
Coors Light, Bud Light, and Corona.
All right. Now I'm gonna show y'all my card. I'm not gonna be able to see it, and y'all read it to me, and I'm gonna start the timer.
Oh wait. Okay.
Sports celebrities who did jail time. Go.
I'm a drink.
Flat out. Flat out, I'm taking a drink.
I can't do it.
Oh.
All right, that's round 1. Going around 2.
You all made it.
Pneumatica.
All right, Dwayne. Name 3 people who need to lose weight. And go.
I'm gonna take a drink because that's so mean. I can't. That's so mean. And I'm not even gonna say the first person I thought of because I don't think that she needs to lose weight at all. I did. I don't think she needs to lose weight, but that was the first person that came to mind.
But who was the first person that came to mind?
Lizzo.
Oh damn! No, don't do that.
That's why I was like, I'm not because I don't think she needs to lose weight, but she was the only person that I thought of.
So then, do you think she does? Because she was the only person you thought of.
No.
I think we have new topics for tonight.
That part.
You ready, Easy? All right. Name 3 times you hate being rushed. And go.
Work, church, and date.
You on it. You on it.
He on this work in church moment tonight.
She said, I ain't drinking nothing.
All right, Correll. Name 3 things you wear under your clothing. And go.
Briefs, jockstrap, thong.
All right, there you go.
Hey.
And she wears it all, too.
Not a thong, though. Not a thong.
No thongs?
No, I'm not. I have one, and it's just not my energy. It's not my ministry. But
What
I'll watch a jockstrap in a heartbeat.
What are you wearing tonight?
Say it again.
What are you wearing tonight?
What am I wearing? Briefs. I had to look.
She had to look.
Like, what is it?
You have to look back at it.
Right, look back at it. Look back at
it. All right, Jarrell.
All right.
Name 3 uses for your nose and go.
Smell.
And having your drink.
Said, where'd I drink at?
3 uses for your nose. Smell. Done.
Smell.
That's it.
Smell, sniff. I don't know.
Hey. Below. Name 3 gay men.
Oh, Dwayne, Easy, and Correll. There we go.
Ma'am.
Because I ain't gay. I ain't good.
Thank you, God. Help me. Oh, God, thank God it's not for me. Dwayne, you ready for this?
Oh, gosh.
Thank God this ain't for me. Name 3 names for vagina.
Pussy, kitty, and
Twat.
Jerome, that's 2 days in a row. Like vagina just been here.
Man.
You missed your time, Dwayne.
Vagina been on his lips.
Jeez. This is so terrible.
All right, easy. This is not hard. All right, name 3 celebrities who should not be celebrities. And go.
Uzi, Gucci, and Trump.
Ooh.
By the skin of your teeth. You got that.
They all sounded the same to me.
It's like Bootsy, Oopsie, and Juicy.
All you have to say is little, and you the one
Right,
too.
right.
Duh, and Lil.
Right. Baby, toddler, and just
All right, Carell. Name 3 people you like to see shirtless.
Ooh, Kumail, Richard Madden, and Michael B. Jordan.
All right.
That's how I know she was editing the episode.
Right.
That's how you know she be editing the episode.
Exactly.
Yesterday conversations.
Period.
I got 2 cards. All right. Okay. Jarrell, name 3 uses for coconut oil.
Sex, not to be ashy. I don't know.
Listen to hair and cooking. He said not to be ashy.
What? Because sometimes you don't got lotion. You just have to like put a little dab. Right. You just gotta. Hey, I'll drink.
I'm sorry.
Name 3 rude questions.
How did they die? I don't know. Yeah,
that's a hard one for 5.
That's a hard one. Yeah.
Well, how did you die? Are you top or bottom?
How big is it?
This is all valid questions that y'all asked.
Spit or swallow.
Those aren't rude. Those are valid.
What do you do for a living?
We're gonna pause for a second. Auntie Dawn is here.
Hey,
y'all.
Hey.
And number 3 makes the aunties. All the aunties are in the house.
Hey.
All right, what was that? Was that round 2?
Yeah, that was 2.
Okay. Dwayne, you can all the good questions, Dwayne.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh wait. Well, let's feel Auntie Dawn and what we're doing.
Okay. So we are doing the 5-second rule. So we're going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a random one now. This one is good too. This is not really that bad. So it says name 3 things. Name 3 free things. You have 5 seconds to give us 3 free things. That's not your question, but this is how you play the game. We have the time. We have the timer here, so you have 5 seconds. If you don't answer in 5 seconds, you got to take a drink.
All right.
All right.
What you sipping on tonight, Dewan?
Remy Martin.
Oh, okay, Remy Martin.
Now.
Okay.
Cheers.
Right.
It's for the grown and sexy and to put hair in your chest.
This will put hair on your ass. Come on. I ain't messing around with no vodka. We here to turn up, right?
You have to say it. You have to say it like that too.
I got you, DT. I got you.
Sorry, I was a little bit late. I thought we was getting together at 8:30. I didn't even read the text. So thanks, Carell, for hooking me up and letting me know.
No problem.
And while we're playing the game, if y'all in the chat want to play, y'all can list y'all's answers off as well.
I like reading these questions as they pop in or these comments.
Oh, the comments get a little cray-cray.
All right, Dwayne, you ready?
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Name 3 nicknames for penis.
Cock, dick, and
Get time.
Jimmy.
Get time.
Your time is up, boo.
Wait.
She said, "Cock."
You started wrong when you said cock.
It's a nickname.
Not a nickname.
All right. Let me see if I can find some good ones. Hold on. Okay, this is a good one. Easy. Name 3 times bigger is better.
Wait, what?
Name 3 times bigger is better.
Oh, okay. Date night, morning sex, lunch sex.
I don't like that you go so fast.
I didn't hear one word. I'm sorry. I heard that. That's what I heard.
Oh, he cheating. He trying to get these hard questions now.
Right. Trying to make a brother drink.
This is the last round, so.
Trying to get the people drunk.
I guess we could do this one. Carell, name 3 reasons you fart.
Are there 3? Just because you got to. Name 3 reasons why you fart. Because you got to. Yeah, I don't know.
Because you had back
blown out. No, I'm
right. It's talking back to you.
You're right.
We've had one of those episodes on the podcast.
You know what? I don't think we've ever, like, out of 146 episodes, I don't think we ever talked about like farting like during sex.
We've done that before, right, Dwayne?
We have talked about that. It is very interesting that you get with someone that really enjoys that sound, and then other people that are just like.
The people they hate this timer because I do game night on my channel all the time. They hate this timer.
Yeah, the timer, thank you. Thumbs down. It's trash.
All right, Jarrell.
All right.
Name 3 fetishes.
Piss, armpits, and nipples.
You said that with the quickness too.
Right. As if to say, and these are all mine.
Right.
I like only one of the 3. I'm into only one of the 3. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm into one of the 3. I'll leave it at that.
Yes.
All right.
Choose your own will.
You might choose your own adventure.
Right.
Just on the count of 3. All right. The one, name 3 things you should never leave unattended.
A kid, your dick, and your ass.
Gonna get got. Just if you leave it unattended, gonna get got.
Don't leave it unattended, honey. There should be attention to it at all
taken
costs.
care of. Precious cargo.
Right. So Deb, name 3.
Wait, I can't see what that says.
Name 3 holes.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, mine's one in the ground and the toilet. The ones in the toilet.
Oh,
I need to do time for that.
Did you say mines?
He said mines.
Mines. That's 2. You got a couple, girl.
All right, so we're going to move on to the fun game.
All right.
Let me shuffle these cards a little bit. This is do or
Easy.
drink.
They say they can't hear you.
They can hear easy.
It says I can't hear easy. Is that cheating?
Season 5, we're going to get easy a mic.
We sure is.
We got to send him one of the ones we already have. So we're going to do, okay, where's the box? I don't think I left it over there. No, I think I left it over there. But we're going to do or drink.
Do or drink.
So I'm going to pick the card. I'm going to just take them in order because they're different cards. If you want to do it, you can do it, answer it. If you don't, just take your drink. Very simple. All right. So we're going to start with, let me flip these over and do it from this side so I can't see it. All right. So Dwayne, on the count of 3, everyone has to, this is for everybody. This is not just for Dwayne. Okay. So on the count of 3, everybody has to say the player they think is most likely to die first in a zombie apocalypse.
What?
Die first?
Y'all heard it? You heard it? Question?
Die first in a zombie apocalypse.
On the count of 3, we have to name the person we think would die in the zombie apocalypse that's on this panel.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
SoDebNair.
I heard being Jarrell a lot.
I said Carell.
Oh, Carell. Maybe that's what I heard. I think I heard me twice.
I said Jerome.
You did. You did hear you twice.
Well, I feel like Carell was twice too, so I think we both have to drink.
No, I think Jarrell was twice.
No, I said you, Carell, and then Dewan said me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
What
I
did
got
you
it.
say, Easy?
Oh, it's for me.
Oh, you said Jarrell?
They both said me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
It was more votes for me than anybody.
Well, anyway, I'll drink with you. Cheers. Clank, clank.
Right. Look, Corral, I only said you because you care about people. So you would die probably trying to save somebody else.
You
That's
might
why I
be
picked
right.
up. Me, I don't give a fuck. Bye. Good luck, girl.
No. See, I said you because you be trying to fight one of them zombies and then get bit.
No, not bitch. Look, she's a runner. She's a track star. Look, she leaving. Deuces. I ain't fighting. No.
All right.
I'll probably trip a bitch just so I can get away. I'm that girl. Oh, sorry, girl.
Easy. You have to take a drink without using your hands or finish your whole drink.
Wait, what?
You have to take a drink without using your hands or
damn.
finish your whole drink.
Take a drink without using my hands or finish the whole drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
What that mouth do? Show us what that mouth do.
Okay, I gotta get set up. Hold on.
This is talent.
Huh.
Oh, not to go off camera.
Places, everyone, places.
Okay.
Now, on this podcast, we know what this means.
I got. Your teacher says take off your robes. Take off
Take off our robes. Take off our robes.
Your teacher says take off your robes.
Right. You know, I haven't watched that in a minute. It's due time to watch that again.
Last week.
And you
I
have
watched
to
at
watch
least-
them. You have to watch them consecutively.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I watch them at least twice a year.
Yeah. It's
At
good
least.
time.
I love them.
Yeah. What is it on right now? Is it on like Netflix? Like usually I just catch it on like TBS or some shit now.
It's on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. Okay.
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
No, okay. All
What
right.
is it?
And it was good seeing you ladies.
Right. This was
No, I didn't hear what y'all was talking
lovely.
about. I didn't hear what y'all was talking about.
We were talking about Sister Act. And Sister
Oh,
Act 2.
yeah.
Come on, Sister Act 2.
Specifically.
She putting the hair up. Okay, let's see what she's about to do.
Yeah.
Come on now, girl. Hey.
Roll no sleeves up. Come on.
Right. Okay, now.
Wait, not the flask. Yes.
Not mad at it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is talent.
Or it's growth.
It's the Christmas talent show.
Right.
She took that shot with abundance.
That's gonna be your new nickname on the show, Easy. Abundance.
The House of Abundance.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I did not have a water bottle.
All right. So this one is for everybody, but it is yours, Carol. So we're gonna use it for you. It says, name the person that you think is most likely to run from the police.
Hi, Jarrell.
I don't know if I was supposed to drink, but I was just going to drink. I'm ready to answer. And I have.
And we're done with that one.
And he'll do it again.
Facts.
All right, Jarrell, yours is, this is for everybody too. It says, drink if you have a piercing somewhere other than your ears.
Hey.
Now show it.
Right. That's the game I like. That's the game I like.
I thought about getting my nipple pierced.
Take it
They're too
off.
sensitive.
So listen. Okay, so this is what was supposed to happen. I was in New York, living in New York at the time, and I decided that I was gonna go get my nipples pierced because I just wanted something different. I get to a tattoo piercing parlor in the Village, and she gets ready. I was very specific. I was like, I don't want it to be crooked. I want it to be on my nipple so that it doesn't like overgrow. Like I had some very specific things that I wanted it to be. So she gets all of that done and she pierces the first one. And it was a weird, because my nipples are very sensitive. It was a very weird, painful yet pleasurable situation. So at the same time, simultaneously,
Hellraiser.
Yeah, at the same time, my penis got hard. So I was like, don't touch me. Just don't touch me. And I was supposed to have both of them. So I paid for both of them, and she had to give me a refund on the other one because I just only let her do one. So
do you want to get the other one done?
No.
You was already hard. You might as well finish the deed, boo.
I was gonna say I would go with you because my other one fell out, so I need to get it redone.
So we need to get another one. Is that an episode for season 5? We're getting.
You want to do
that?
Okay.
Because my left one is I don't have one on my left one. I need to get it redone.
Now, when you got them pierced, when y'all got them pierced, did they become more sensitive?
So mine's did because my nipples were pushed in, so they had to like pull them out and put the bar behind it. So mine's are more sensitive now.
Okay.
Yeah, and mine, it's sensitive when like it's grazed, but like for foreplay, people think that they can gnaw and chew and pull, and I'm like, no.
I like that.
No.
And that's why I want mine pierced. Okay.
Please, like they be hurting the next day, but I'm okay with that part. But I like the time that it's happening.
No.
That's why I want to get this one done because I need them to take turns on both of them. But they're only on this one right now, so I need them to go to the other side.
Yeah, I've never.
But do you want to do that? Dwayne?
Never.
Nah, I'm good.
Do you want to do that, Dwayne?
Any piercings.
We can do that. Let's do it. It'll be a piercing episode.
Okay, cool.
I'm here for it.
Make sure the video's on.
That part.
And we can see below the waist.
Right.
So funny. I'll tell y'all a funny story. So when I got my nipples pierced, my best friend went with me. He got his gooch pierced. So the lady that was doing it made me push his legs up while she was doing his piercing.
Wow.
This is a lot of friendship right now.
Yeah, it is a lot of friendship. Woo! I got your legs, girl. I got your legs. Come on now.
I was like, what would happen if I wasn't here? Like, would somebody else come do this? Like, I don't know.
That's a valid statement. That is.
Was he?
Like, is that the intern? Is that like
the moral of the story is who's gonna hold your legs when you get your gooch pierced?
Hey.
I don't remember. No, and then he took it out because he was like he didn't really get a good experience from it. Like it wasn't nothing special for him.
Is it supposed to be special?
So I pushed your legs up and saw all your glory for no reason.
Well, maybe that was the reason.
Listen, I didn't experience any of it. Okay, whose turn is it?
Dewan.
Okay. You probably gonna take a drink on this one, but it says bark like a dog every time someone talks to you until it's your turn again. So we don't talk to you, you don't have to bark. But
hey, Dewan, what's up, bro? How was your day today, Dewan?
Whatever kind of day you like.
Okay, yeah. Now bark like a big dog.
Okay, Prince Albert. Oh, hey.
Who had a Prince Albert?
So mine says.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna just partake my drink. Mine says on the count of 3, say the person you think has had sex in the most interesting spot.
Wait, you gonna drink on that?
What you gonna say it?
1, 2. I mean, Dwayne and Easy know. Y'all might not know, but let's go 1, 2, 3.
SoDebNair.
I was about to say, it must be you then. Where was it?
An abandoned house while he was doing Uber.
Oh, you know what? I actually think I saw that episode. Now you say that. Was that here in Atlanta? Okay.
Yes, I was.
Hey.
I'm gonna say that.
I have all the receipts.
Whoever said the Prince Albert, I'm always scared. Like I've never been with a dude with a Prince Albert, but I'm always scared that like it would like break your teeth. That's what I think about every time.
I mean, it depends on how hard you go. Damn.
Well, go hard.
I mean, you can slob the knob, but like, if you like, what are you doing? Like Woody Woodpecker on that dick? Come on now.
That's in church.
Like, how hard?
Yes, Nikki.
Let me see them teeth.
Right.
Let me see them teeth.
I don't know. Like you just go in and just accidentally.
Because it's a humongous piercing.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I mean, I think it looks hot on dudes, but
that even a tattoo on a penis, I'm into that too.
Tattoos on penis. There was.
I don't feel like I like that.
Scorpio. That was Scorpio.
I don't feel like I like that.
I was with a guy who had a dragon on his, and I was like,
"Not unleash the dragon." I'm done.
That show dead. Show dead.
Not Cisco. I'm so done. Unleash the dragon. Oh my. I think I would crack up if I saw that. Like, cause that's literally what would go in my brain. Like, nah, Cisco and this motherfucker.
All right, Dwayne. This is on Dwayne. This is for everybody though. It says, "Drink if you are the shortest player."
Wait,
the shortest player.
How tall is everybody?
Well, we know Easy's probably like the tallest one. I'm probably like underneath him.
It's me.
It ain't me.
I'm
5'9". It's me.
I'm 5'9".
Oh yeah.
It's a tie.
Hey.
And how many inches?
More than enough.
Right, huh?
That's the paperweight. Anyways,
how tall are you, Easy? I might be the tallest. I'm 6'2". Okay.
Must be nice.
Oh, this is not.
How's the air up there?
Right.
The rare air, if you will.
Easy, you got a good one. I mean, none of us is drinking for this. It says drink if you are straight, so we can pass that one along.
Yes, nobody's drinking.
Straight in the booty hole.
That's like them Amazon ads. You're getting all this shit wrong.
Connect this to how tall is everyone. I'm 5'11".
Same.
5'9".
6'2".
Yeah, we've already established 5'9".
Okay. So this one says, this is getting worse. This is for you, Karel.
Okay.
It says, give a brief demonstration of how you give a rim job.
Oh, I'm not about to do this all on the camera.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, come on now.
Because there's just not one way. It depends on
what's your favorite way.
Well, you got some cakes in there. You got get them hands right. And you just get it. Oh, see, look at Dwayne doing my favorite is like when you gotta do that. Like when that's that first one, then you just start salivating.
Or you just make them hold it open for you. No, hold it open.
I like doing it. I like it.
You like doing it? Okay.
Yeah. So I do.
That's not my ministry, so I was curious.
Wait, you've never done it though.
I've done it one time. I told you I didn't like it. It was
yeah.
What did
it wasn't
you like
for me.
about it?
I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I tried it once though.
I love it. No.
It wasn't for me.
I don't like it.
I tried it once. I was good. I was like, no.
My favorite thing.
Sorry.
Who said it's my favorite thing?
SoDebNair.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait, getting it or giving it?
Both.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have no problems with it.
I hear you on that.
All right.
I just got a mental picture.
Like, somebody sign me up for this, please. This is what we doing. All right. It's the one, right? Okay.
Oh, it's me. It's me.
Oh, check my energy.
You the one who didn't want to do it. Okay. Okay. So, on the count of 3, say who you guys think would marry for something other than love.
Oh, damn.
1, 2, 3.
Me.
Easy.
playing with you.
Can we get a majority of anybody?
It was more. Sure would.
Jarrell gonna be drunk by this end of this episode. Oh man.
Woo.
Okay, this one is for everybody too. It says on the count of three, everyone says who they think the player they think starts fights just for the makeup sex. 1, 2, 3, go.
Jarrell.
Who made this game?
Jarrell, this is for you.
Toxic.
And he said, "You're right."
I just looked away.
Just for the makeup set.
That is all Jarrell.
It sure is, though.
That Capricorn energy. Always ready to fight.
Honey.
In the bedroom, out of the bedroom, always
above.
In the church pews.
Yeah.
In heaven. Come on now.
In heaven.
Right.
Ain't no peace. Ain't no such thing as peace.
Jesus, she got my robe on. Jesus, she got my robe on. I told that bitch not to put my robe on.
Yo, this angel's got to stop following me. Gotta stop following me. Go catch these hands, Gabriel.
That's why we love her.
I love it.
I'm hot now.
Me too. I am.
All right, mine says drink if you are the oldest player.
Oh, definitely me.
Oh, I think that's probably me.
Who is it?
Me.
Okay.
I'm 45.
Oh, yeah, it's not me.
Not the. Oh yeah. It's just good to say this name.
Okay, this one says drink if you are the youngest player.
Oh.
It might be Jarrell.
Might be Jarrell.
I'm 33. Is it me?
It's probably
you are the baby.
Okay.
Oh.
You are the we can say goodbye.
Yeah.
She won't be able to say that on all her web calls.
Baby.
You're right.
So you better enjoy it, boo.
You're right.
She still has Nuck If You Buck playing in the background.
That's my alarm. That's how I wake up.
Yeah.
Right.
This one is for all of us. Drink if you're not straight.
If you're not straight. Yes, ma'am.
What have I just been drinking this whole damn time? Not even like
Same.
I'm just
Same.
taking trips. I mean, this was full.
Ooh, you gonna have a good old Friday morning.
Listen.
Well, I don't get hangover, so I can do all this.
hangovers?
No, you don't know that? Yeah, I don't get hangovers.
Oh, God.
That is talent.
That is talent, because honey.
I've never had a hangover in my life, ever.
No matter how much you
I've
drink.
been drunk and I've thrown up, but I've never had a hangover, like headache or sensitivity to light and all that stuff. No, I never had that.
Oh wow.
We have been connected. We've been answering them. So this is for Easy.
Sure.
That's one for Dwayne, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Easy. You have to name 3 porn stars.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, Hot Rod. See knows.
See, I don't even be knowing anymore. I just go on Twitter.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get that one. I was like out to people just having sex on Twitter. I don't know.
Right? The same.
Yeah. What their name is?
Right.
I'm there.
Long dog XXX.
We said the ages already.
No, it's like alt 1 2 3 8 9 6 QXY.
Boop.
Triple X.
Right.
Okay, this one says on the count of 3, everybody says the person they think has most recently masturbated. 1 2 3, go.
Dwan.
Not for it to be the lone answer.
Right.
The lone answer, too.
Y'all know what I mean.
Wait, why wasn't it you?
Because I don't do that.
He said, I don't do that.
I don't know about anybody else. I never touch myself.
Right. Oh man.
All right. This one says, on the count of 3, name the person who you think's parents most likely spiked their bottle to shut them up. Oh, shut them the fuck up.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Jarrell.
Really?
Probably.
I could just sense it. I could just feel it.
Well, you're from New Orleans, right?
Partially, yes.
So it might have been in that.
It might have. I probably, yeah. You know.
Wait a minute. What does this mean? Y'all playing the game with too much integrity. Oh, that must have been the masturbation one.
All right, whose turn is it? Because I forgot.
I think we're just all answering the questions at this point.
Yeah.
So it's my turn?
Sure.
Go for it, baby.
All right. It says, drink if you are the tallest player.
Go ahead,
We already
Creole.
played that game.
All right. We got back to the good ones. Dwayne, name at least 3 types of sex toys.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh. A
There's no timer
dildo.
on this one. There's no timer on this one.
Oh, okay. A dildo, a cock ring, and a butt plug.
Gotta get that flashlight.
I was thinking flashlight
I
too.
don't like flashlights.
I don't like him either.
I haven't had one in like a decade, but like back in the day, that
not
that
about
used to be the jam.
Yeah, I mean,
I have one. I never even use it.
Yeah.
I prefer good old lefty right here.
I feel like it's too much work.
It is. I agree with
You
that
know.
statement.
Like, I just want to get it done and get out the way.
Nikki Pooh says, what is the panel's favorite toy?
Mine is my prostate massager.
Mine is my.
What is it, Jarrell?
I'm sorry,
You know you got that suitcase.
I don't know like the name for it, but it's like it has like this. It's almost like anal beads, but like it's like almost like a dildo, but with like beads on it and like spaced out in between them.
Wait, what is this?
not Brussels sprouts.
What?
I'm done.
But they're the size they're about the size of a Brussels sprout, though. Yeah,
That sounds like a terrible thing.
it's magnificent.
Dominic, I did answer quick because it's my favorite toy that I use all the time.
Easy.
No,
I need to know what that is, Jeremy.
I had this conversation on here before. I've actually never used one.
You never
Really?
used one.
Wow.
I know what I'm
Wait,
getting you for
wait.
Christmas.
Didn't we have an episode where we ran and got toys out of our rooms?
Y'all did.
Was it easy there for that?
Yeah, I was
Yes.
but I've never used it. It was a gift.
Oh, you never used it.
Oh.
Okay.
It's still in my
A beady do.
A beat.
Protect my energy. Yep, a beady do. I'm here for it. Yep.
I'm like,
Those-
like, if I want
Beady
to,
do.
I use my hand. If I get the toy out, then I gotta clean it up. I gotta clean that.
That is a true statement too with toys.
Yeah,
Your mic is.
ain't nobody got time.
Your
for all
mic
that.
is going
I
in
do.
and out easy.
I live for them. But you know,
Your
I
mic
mean,
is like going in and out.
Jerome, do you like get like the towel out and then like put the toy on the towel? Like you have a whole little
Toys.
moment. Oh, plural. My bad. Check the
sure
Subtle
do.
flex. Subtle flex.
Keeping it real. Ain't no more integrity, boo.
I have a lot too. So.
You know, like
I don't
over the
have
years, like
I don't have any. I had these.
yeah,
And,
same here.
Yeah.
I got these, my mouth, my body, everything.
mhm. Yeah.
I really believe. I think this is a good thing to have.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
You know, switch things up.
Yeah.
You know, make it a little different here and there. You know,
Yeah.
Okay, so there.
and I got a whole lot of ass too. So you know, it needs to be entertained.
That's a true statement.
Me too.
Corral, co-signing on his ass.
She truly is a runner and a track star by her ass. Yes.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Funny story, your IG, and I'm going, where did he get all his ass from? Like,
His
what?
mama. His mama.
Seriously.
Jesus.
No, I got the shoulders from my mama. I don't know where the booty came from.
See, mine has gone down since I lost weight. And I'm sad.
Really?
I'm very sad about it.
Literally, when I lost weight last year, I lost some of my butt for the first time in my life. And my husband was like, "Did you lose some of your butt?" And I was like, "That." Like, and, you know, like you kind of thought it already in yourself, but like you didn't want to speak it out loud. And then he said it, and I like was devastated. Because that I had never had issues with losing my butt.
Yeah. When I went to Miami, I had posted something. I think I did Chloe. I was like, "Booty so big." It was like, "Your booty's not that big anymore."
Booty kind of big.
And I was like,
"Not booty."
Did you really have to disrespect me like that, though?
I need that. Girl, I need that on a t-shirt.
Booty kind of big.
I mean, I couldn't wear it. But I would love to have that on the t-shirt.
Done.
I was so sad when they wrote it. I was like, damn, this somebody had seen it. I was like, that wasn't nice, but okay.
Like, it's so funny. Like, so like I hadn't seen Jarrell in person for like what was like 2 years before this summer. And he walked in and I was like, I had forgot how big his butt was. Like, it's just there.
It's but it has gotten smaller too. Mine has gotten smaller too. Because like now it's like each cheek is like a hand. I think it's still 2 for each cheek, but it used to be, you know, about each cheek you can cup like this. No, yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I don't even have smile lines. My butt goes like this. It's a soft curve.
No, I don't believe it.
I am done.
Now, the other hand, Easy has an arch in the back of his bag.
I was on your live that night. I remember that night. I remember that night. I was like, okay, Easy. Okay. Dude, I was in them comments that night. I was like, okay, Easy.
That was a good episode this past season where we all showed
that was a peach challenge.
Yeah. We did a peach challenge.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, hilarious.
All right, whose turn is it now? Because we just shifted the room.
It's mine.
Okay. It says you have to challenge a person on this panel with rock, paper, scissors. The person who loses, they can take a shot.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Come on, Dewan. Let's go.
I knew it. I'm ready.
All right. 1, 2, 3. So you waited until you saw what I had.
He's like, first of all, it was the 1, 2, 3 for me. I was like, rock, paper, scissors.
Hence why I don't play rock, paper, scissors.
LaBelle said Dewan got back to crack. Done.
What was said? Since,
Look, it's a good reason. It's a good reason.
I don't know if you can really see it right now.
No, you gotta see Jarrell's in person. Like, it does not translate on camera.
No,
it does not translate on camera.
You can't really see it as much right now. I got sweatpants out. You get a crotch shot.
What? It looked like her. If you named her, it looked like her name would be Mabel. You know, like one of them old used to be slave names. You know, like that back there, that's Opal.
Opal.
That's my Harriet Tubman.
Her back
that's my Emancipation Proclamation.
I'm so done with you.
I'm glad I had pants on.
It feels nice.
That part, I was gonna say, because you usually don't have pants on when you and live. I'll be honest.
Right, I normally don't.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest episodes of the year. Like at the beginning, like we were just talking and the camera fell in Jarrell's lap and he ain't had no pants on. And like Dewan and I had like a bet going on to see if he had pants or not pants. And it was like from the jump, we're like, well, guess I got a drink because oh man. So yeah, I'm surprised. It must be cold out there. That's why.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
She been wearing pants for the last couple of weeks.
She
We've
has.
been recording, so yeah.
It's that time of the season. You know, I contribute to sweatpants season.
And
It works always.
oh, y'all know he don't.
Because it's regular.
It's regular. It's like a
Right.
normal
It's
thing
regular.
at this point.
If you watch the Minority Reports, you know that Jarrell does not wear pants.
No.
I don't like clothes.
If you watch our podcast, there's somebody else who don't ever have on pants either.
That little
Easy never has on pants either.
A word?
There's always one on the show. There's always one on each episode show.
yeah. You gotta keep that back sway up.
That's why when he
Like,
turned the
waving
camera
down.
off to go do the don't drink with no hands, I was like, he turned it off because he don't have no pants on.
Sounds like he does. Sounds like he does.
Black Wall
That's
Street.
why I started laughing when you turned the camera on. I was like, you don't have no pants on.
You get that Black Wall Street booty, Jarrell. I'm done. I'm so done. Yeah, it is so does not translate on camera. Like it's in person. You're just like, Jarrell, what are you doing with all this fucking ass?
I
Like,
think it was your LA trip, Jarrell. When you went to LA over the summer.
Springs.
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just scrolling. You know how you just scroll through social media, just like, yo, hey, Jarrell. Oh shit. Like
that's when you instead of doing like this, you got to do like this.
Oh damn!
Get it all in.
You gotta minimize it.
Right.
Not to get it all in one frame. I can't.
My favorite is screenshot that for later so that I can look at that a little bit.
That part.
Okay, right.
That part. Oh, man. That's funny.
No shame.
All right, Corell, this is on you. It says, do an impersonation of DJ Khaled and post it on your story or take a drink.
Okay, here we go on the story. Whoops. It'll be on Minority Report story. So y'all follow us over there, Minority Report. Thank you. DJ Khaled, we the best.
That sounds like Jay-Z.
It did sound like Jay-Z,
all I
for
got.
real. It did
That
sound
sounded
like
like
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
all I got.
I was like, okay.
It's Jay-Z Khaled.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z Khaled.
It does sound like Jay-Z, though, for real.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Hilarious.
All right, Jarrell, this is yours. It says, on the count of three, name the person you guys think is most likely to end up 40 single with a cats.
Oh, not me.
1, 2, 3.
I'm already 45.
I think.
So who's it gonna be?
I think it's probably me. It's probably me. I'm a drink. It's me.
You think you're gonna be 40 with cats?
With 8 cats, yes.
Really?
I won't have cats, but
First of all, I don't even like cats like that.
I don't either.
I wouldn't mind having a cat or 8.
Cats are fun. Cats are cute.
no.
I like cats.
Cats are sneaky.
Cats are evil.
Yes.
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 Cats will
They
like
don't-
low key like kill you in your sleep.
Like you could die tomorrow, and your cat will be like, "Oh well." You know.
That's not
Look,
evil.
that's you wish you had 9 lives too, huh?
Because that, quite frankly, that's not evil. That's nonchalant. There's a very
Very.
big
All the
difference.
above.
There's a
Yeah.
Very
big
true.
difference.
Very true. I'm like, well, guess somebody's gonna have to feed me.
Yes, cats are just like humans. That's why people don't like cats.
Amen
Thank you,
to that.
I do not like cats. Ugh.
Yeah.
I would have a cat or 8, but that's my business. All right, Devon, this is for you.
Okay.
It says, guess which player last had anal sex within the last week. If you get it right, they have to take a drink. If you don't get it right, you take a drink.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to understand who last had anal sex within
The
the week.
last person who on this panel last had anal sex. If you get it right, they take a drink. If you don't get it right, then you take a drink.
I would say it's Jarrell.
Nah, it ain't me.
Damn.
Your man home, baby.
Huh?
Your man home.
Yeah, we only do it on the day of the Lord. We haven't done it that yet. You know. So we haven't had time yet this month. You know, there's only
The
been a
sister
couple.
act is going on in that boudoir. That's why she got so many toys. She's like, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
She said we don't do it on the day of the Lord. I'm so done with you, Darrell.
So that
I'm
is
just saying.
so listen, they only have anal sex on Sundays.
Oh, my
Clearly.
goodness.
So that's on
Okay.
you. Take a drink.
Well, I'll take a drink. Look, you see, I refilled.
You showed it.
Ain't no niceness. Ain't no more ice this time either.
It'd be too late during the week, during the work week. You know, we get off work, we be tired, and then we gotta go to the gym. Look, the way we feel. Let me stop.
I'm sorry.
Let me stop.
My favorite.
I was about to go
Jarrell.
there. No.
No.
Jarrell.
This is the show. I would like to hear this
Jarrell.
story.
Take another drink. Take another drink, boo.
Who, me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why?
Because I'm trying to get you liquored up so that you can
I want to hear.
You don't get to be 45 and know what you're talking about. Come on now. She's like, why would you want me to take another drink?
Get Opal and Pearl ready. Get Opal and Pearl ready.
Oh.
All right, easy.
Wait a minute. But did we find out who? We didn't find out who it was. So who was?
No, you had to guess who did if they didn't have it.
I get that, and I didn't. I got my drink, but
it wasn't a go around the room thing.
Because it was so damn. That's why.
It wasn't me. I haven't had sex in a long time, so it wasn't me.
A long time meaning what? 6 days?
It's been about a month for me.
Okay, all right.
So
you know what I call that? Growth.
Abundance.
Okay, everybody that I associate with is thriving.
If it was me, I would have been proud of like, it was me, y'all. It was me. I had it yesterday. I would have said it, but it wasn't me.
So who has had anal sex receiving within the last week? Raise your hand. 2 weeks?
Wow.
3 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. So then I was right.
It
was Jarrell.
Oh, it was you.
I mean, I thought y'all was smashing and going. So, you know, look, I just thought y'all was getting in where you fall in, you know. So
then you go take your drink then.
I've been drinking. She told me to take a drink.
Take a drink. She's gonna be all the tea by the end of this episode.
Nikki Pooh said, Jarrell, are you drinking too?
Yes, ma'am. Yep. That's why I went off camera, because I had to get another drink.
So who's been the longest?
What'd you say?
Who's been the longest?
Probably me.
Probably
me. Yeah.
What's the longest? Not having sex?
Webs off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a month for me.
Doctor.
Yeah.
I can't stand you, bitch. She said.
Not a bottom. I haven't bottom in like.
Yeah, we're probably neck and neck on that one.
Yeah, it's been.
Now, are you?
Now that's my ministry.
Not the one. Are you convertible?
Convertible. I'm not a car, bitch.
Versatile.
That vroom vroom, bitch.
No, she's like a hard top, not even like
a
hard top.
Yeah. I'm a Toyota Corolla.
I'll tell you what a Corolla.
I'm done.
So the convertible top is the nickname that they use for me as a verse top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good
Corolla.
question.
I'm so done.
Nikki Pooh said, question, no shade. What pronouns does everyone on the panel go
That's a
by?
good question.
That's a great question, Nikki.
Yeah.
I go by he, him.
I also go by he, him.
He, him.
He, him for me as well. But I mean, if you call me girl, hey boo, hang on to you.
If we having sex, you
Yeah.
call me a bitch, that's different.
I don't know that it is.
That's a little bit different.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much bass is in that voice when you say it.
I might be right.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
You know.
That's hilarious. I don't think it was so hot. I don't think
It was an octave for me.
It was a key change for me.
It's a key change for
It's
me.
a key change for me.
you know, because you really were thinking about it. You were,
And if you call the P word, I'm okay with that as well. But outside of that, it's he, him. There we go.
I had somebody put their foot on my head, and I was like, no,
Mm.
we don't do that here.
No.
No, we don't do that here.
No.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna just say this. You know, honestly, I think in the moment, I don't know if I would not be okay with that. I'm gonna just say that. I feel like I feel like I've been exploring a lot of different things sexually because I feel like
apparently not the last month.
I don't say I didn't do it.
If they laying it down, right, okay.
Put your feet on my head, boo. Right there. Right.
I like you, Jerome. I like you, Jerome.
Get up in there. Get up in there.
I'm gonna go with the flow.
Okay, gentlemen, what are absolutely no-goes, since we're talking about things that we can and cannot expect. Yeah, what are no-goes in the bedroom? Like, don't spit on me, don't slap me.
The boo-boo on me.
No, that's
see, that's a the boo-boo is a no-no for me.
Like, no,
I only like corn one way, and that's coming in. Not no.
I'm so done. They ain't gonna have us on no more.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
This is what we do over here.
Maybe I'll just stop.
No, this is what we do over here.
Oh no, this is right up our alley.
This is right up our alley.
Literally. Yeah, no boo boo, like no like blood and all that stuff. Like that's too extreme and all that. But everything, actually, and I'm not into like piss, like water sports and stuff.
Yeah. That's literally that's my two. That's my two. Other than that, you can spit in my mouth a little bit here and there. I'm okay with that.
Like it's all within reason.
Yeah.
Like spit isn't my thing.
But that's my favorite.
But sometimes in the moment it is, but it is just a little pressure.
Okay.
Now, I did spit like a few weeks ago, and I didn't realize what was happening. But when it happened, I was okay with it.
See,
because it was somebody that I liked.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
I feel that.
And it was like spitting in my mouth. It was like we were kissing, and then it was exchanged like there was spit there.
Yeah,
so I was okay.
They had an overflow,
but a lot of it was because I really liked the guy.
See, exactly. Like we all like justify what we need to justify.
I do
but
feel
before that, and Dwayne can tell you, I was like anti no spit at all. I didn't like it. But I guess with this guy, like I really was okay with it because we really vibe very well, and we've been talking a lot and doing this together for a long time. So.
Are you getting feelings?
No feelings yet, but we have great sex.
Okay, there you go.
Jawan, what were you gonna say?
I got a whole lot of thoughts. I do feel like, for me personally, I feel like there's a difference when, like, if you're hooking up casually, or like if you're like for example, I'm not a transactional. I don't like transactional sex. I just don't like sex just for the sake of getting off, because I can do that myself, and I know what it's gonna be like. I'm not trying to like just have anybody over. So and no tea, no shade. Like, everybody does what makes them happy. But like when it comes to like those kinds of things, like like spitting, slapping, any kind of things that are like outside of like my normal repertoire, and I'm pretty conservative. I'm pretty conservative sexually. Not to say that she has not experimented, not to say that she has not, been there, done that. So let's be clear.
She says she's 45. We know.
And she still look good.
Okay.
And I'm still alive.
Try to catch a wrinkle, bitch.
Try
to catch one. We'll see you in about 17 years. and we will do the comparison at my 65 and your 45.
We'll put him up on the screen.
Boo. But she still snatched.
You know what? Like, you guys like to be like tied up. That's another one where I'm like, I don't know.
I'm into
so
it. I like a little choke hold too. Yeah, I'm into that too.
So let's ask this: like with your partners, or let's say someone that you trust, like what are your boundaries when it comes to sex?
With someone you trust?
Yeah, like someone you trust, not like random people, but someone you trust. Like where are your boundaries?
I don't trust them.
She said, I don't trust nobody.
She said, this is not a temple, this is jail. That's what she said. She said, ain't nobody getting in, ain't nobody coming out.
Wait, why don't you trust? You trust? Have you ever had anyone that you trusted?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
But for everyone else, like what are your boundaries for somebody that you actually trust?
I don't know. I think what we said earlier for me, like, I don't know, like with my man, I trust him. If he want to try something, go for it. I try at least once with him. I don't really have boundaries. I don't know. As I've gotten I was gonna say as I got older, like I'm old, but like now in my 30s, I have been less conservative, and I've been like, let's try some things. I'm up for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah. I like to be a little bit more on the submissive side anyway. So if my partner wants to take more charge and wants to be like, hey, that's what we doing tonight. Okay, daddy, that's what we doing tonight.
He said, let him tie those legs up and dig, baby. I know that's right, Dominic. Yeah, like I guess like with my husband, like I trust him. So like if he did say, okay, let's try some, bust out the ropes and the chains. Yeah, I'm like, okay, let's go, but it would take me a moment just to like wrap my head around it, because knowing my husband too, at the end he'd be like, leave me there for 5 minutes just to be funny as shit, and I'm gonna be pissed as hell. But like I'm pretty open. Like I'm pretty open besides like boo boo and all that stuff. But here's the thing though, while you topping, sometimes the bottom like might not be. It happens.
It happens.
Literally. Yeah.
So it's like even then, you're like, it is what it is. So I don't know.
You know what? Honestly, I just don't like the smell. That like takes me out of the fantasy. That takes me out of the fantasy. Like it literally doesn't even matter. Like when you're.
All the time it doesn't. All the time it doesn't smell though.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't, it's like it's not a big thing.
Yeah.
But if it does, it does.
Yeah. That's not cute.
Actually, it's a big difference when I guess you say like that's your man, that's your husband, and you're willing to try those things, because it's like just trusting someone to enter that whole realm with, like to walk down the aisle, live together, and to like be committed. But since I don't have that, there's a barrier. No, we're not doing nothing.
What is easy? What is the most adventurous thing you've done sexually? Everybody's leaning in.
We're like,
no, nothing.
Have you taken your pants off in front of somebody? Let's start there. Like, we can go deeper.
Okay, yeah, that's been done.
Just look at me as Robin Roberts. Easy.
Right. Okay. Easy. Robert.
Easy. But no, seriously, like, what is what is the most sexually adventurous thing that you've done or tried? Doesn't mean you liked it. I'm just curious, like, what have you done?
I really haven't.
Haven't done what? Had butt sex?
Anything of interest.
Everything has been like strictly.
Have you had sex outside of the house?
No.
Have you had sex outside of the bedroom?
No.
Yes, you have. So you only have had sex, any kind of sex, in the bedroom.
Bedroom.
Interesting.
Girl, you need to get out.
But here's what's gonna happen to Easy. He's gonna fall deeply in love with someone that he trusts, and literally, we're gonna be hearing stories of Easy doing like some wild ass shit.
No shame. You do you. I mean, you do whatever you're comfortable with.
My story on the abandoned front porch of the house, it was amazing for me. I loved it. It was a great thing. And I love talking about it because I had a great time doing it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was shocked because I was like, the boy had a big old dick, and then he wanted to be about him. I was excited about it.
Mm-hmm. And I was literally going to say the funny part of that story is that you thought you were going to get.
I was torn down on that abandoned porch, but I had to throw him down. And it was okay. It was okay, but it was fun.
And that's sometimes the fun of it too. When like things kind of take a little turn, you're like, oh.
It turned me on knowing that what I thought I was gonna get, I didn't get. I was gonna give this person what they wanted. I loved it though.
No,
but he smashed you that Tahoe, baby. I know that's right, Dominic.
I mean, there is something about getting smashed in the back of a truck that's be like, damn.
Yes and no. When you're tall, that shit sucks.
That's me. I'm 6'1". You don't know.
Seriously, that shit like it's fun, kinda, but then after a while, you're like.
Look, there are people that are 5'2" that are climbing Mount Kilimanjaro all the time. So you being 6'1" ain't no thing, because quite frankly, when y'all are doing the horizontal mambo, y'all you can reach everything.
If that's the case, why can't we just drive to the house?
No,
because
you got time.
I think that there's different experiences. Honestly, because what I will not date is someone who hasn't sexually experienced everything they want to experience, unless they want to do it with me. Because I feel like if people have different stuff that they want to do, they're going to do it without me while we're in that relationship. So most people that I try to date, I always, as I say, your like fantasies that you've experienced those things. Because for me, if they haven't, I know they're going to try to do it at some point. If it's something that I don't want to do, I can't date you because you're going to experience that one day. And I want to be able to fulfill our sexual fantasies, but if it's something that I can't do, I probably couldn't date you because I know you're going to fulfill that one day.
Can we go around the room and just like all share like what's I mean, listen, we got to give the people what they want. I'm sorry. this the Marie Antoinette show. We got to give the people what they want. So and we forgot all about the game. Let's just call a spade a spade.
We're good. We played the game already.
So can we just go around the room and just like have everybody share, like, it doesn't have to be like your number one, but like, what is one of the wildest things, that you've ever done sexually?
Well, yeah, I already told y'all mine.
What, that you had sex in an abandoned house?
On the front porch of an abandoned house.
Were people watching?
To what?
I mean, people probably were. But you know what? The grass was so high, though. The grass was so high. I don't know if people could see us. There were cars riding by, but I don't know if people see us or not.
Oh, yeah. God.
But the fantasy of it all was I was a Lyft driver. I picked people up. The friend there was two guys that I picked up. The friend was like, my friend wants to have sex with you, and I was like, well,
as you're driving them to Arby's, like
conversation.
That's
no.
like,
So listen, I picked them up from Bulldog. hold on. I picked them up from Bulldogs, and when they got to the car, the friend said, "Please drop him off first." The friend was already like, "Don't do this," and I was like, "Well, I mean, I gotta go in the order of the Uber. I mean, that Lyft tells me to do
So
it."
they put their trips already in.
Huh?
Yeah. They put their stops already in.
Yeah, so they already had it set up, but the friend was like, "Listen, we fucking tonight. Like this is what's happening." And I was like, "Well, you know what? I mean, I've been driving all
He grabbed you
day."
by the collar.
Like,
I mean, no,
bro, we fucking today.
Bro, what the friend was saying to me, my fate was already done. Like it was already gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I was okay with it because I've been driving all day. I needed a release. So I was okay with it. So I was like, if I drop him off last, I'm okay with the whole sex part. I'm okay, but I think this boy is the top. So then, you know, I'm driving, and the friend who wants me to drop the other friend off, first gets dropped off first. So he gets out the car. The boy says, "Listen, cancel the ride. Drive here, drive here, drive here, drive here." So I drive there. We get out the car. We go up on this abandoned porch, and we start kissing and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, this is going down. So I'm like, I'm like, you know, I had to prepare myself because I would do it before I leave my house. And so we get in the front.
Meanwhile, his Uber is like pinging because he's got additional rides.
Right.
What you
He's
say?
declining.
Right.
Meanwhile, I had to cancel my ride because I'm still waiting on him to come pick me up, and he ended up.
Listen, when the boy said this, I shut my app down. It was a wrap for everybody else until I got done with this. So
I'm trying to get there. I'm not making no money.
when he got in the front seat and I felt his dick, I was like, oh wow, this is going to be amazing. I'm about to have a good time. So we get to the place. I'm like, this is nobody lives here. It's an abandoned house. So we walk up the seat. He's like, come on, walk up the steps. I walk the steps with him. And then literally he like starts sucking my dick, and then he bends over, and I was like, wait,
okay,
what's happening here? And so he was like, you know, I want you to do me. I was like, wait. I'm seeing all this, and then you've been like, I was so confused. But I said, you know what? Let me just dive into it. So I did it. It was one of the greatest things I did. I loved the whole moment. Because one, it was like very spontaneous, and two, I mean, I don't mind doing it, but I was just like, you know,
is Dick 30?
Period.
I think I was hoping that it was like a flip flop situation, but it just never happened.
Okay, yeah.
So you know, I did it.
It does kind of sound like a potential robbery. You're right, Jennifer.
But the question is, did you go back to working after that?
I did. I went back and started working after that. I sure did.
You a real one.
I sure did.
It smells like sex in the back of this Uber.
But there was no sex. We didn't have sex in the champagne. We had sex on the abandoned porch, so it wasn't sex in the car. I love telling that story because it was a fun, spontaneous moment for me.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
I once had sex on someone's.
Okay, Jarrell.
No, Jarrell, please.
Yeah.
She was ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I asked her to have that second drink. Go ahead, dude.
No, I was on this date. And yeah, it was going really well. And I couldn't bring him back to my place. Couldn't go back to his. So we literally pulled over by this lake where these bomb ass, beautiful ass houses were like, they got lots of yard. And we had sex on their front yard, right inside their house at like 12:30 in the morning, just literally having full on sex right then and there.
Please
don't know if they ever saw.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is like I've told mine on the podcast. Like literally, when I lived in Chicago, we met at Sidetrack, which is kind of like the Universal Bar. It's kind of like the Blakes of Atlanta. And but this guy, and here's a part of a story I don't think I've told because it dawned on me when I was in Chicago last with Issa because we had walked the street, and you know sometimes you be walking past places and just memories come back. Yeah. Like, oh my god, I forgot that like. There's like a bus stop at the corner of I'm gonna forget the name of the roads.
Addison?
Belmont and Broadway. There's
Okay.
a bus stop right there, and I forgot we sat right there, and I got a blowjob right there, and that's a busy ass intersection. And then I forgot about that until literally this past time I was in Chicago because we walked past it. I was like, oh shit. So anyway, got a blowjob there, and then like we walked down towards the lake, and there's like this marina with like all the boats docked and everything, and we fucked out there. But then the mosquitoes were out because it was in the summertime, and they started biting us. And I was like, okay, this ain't a good look. And then we actually went back to my car, and that's when I was saying that 6'2", that shit, it ain't fun, but it got the job done.
Not the mosquitoes on the booty.
It sucks.
Scratch.
Oh, it is Shaka and Stephanie tonight, ain't it?
It is. We're gonna wrap this up soon, so we can go catch the queens.
I know that's right.
Mine is on a platform in New York at like 3 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
That was like just in a little secluded corner in an empty subway station.
Okay, now.
But how did that come about? Is this like a random situation or like
this was it was a date. It was a date, and
okay.
And
that calamari must have been popping. You were like, I'm gonna give them all of these
clearly. Clearly, well, I mean, we had been drinking, we had bar hopped, we had, it had gotten a little handsy while we were down in the subway, and it was just like, all right, take all this. Okay, there you go.
Like,
so,
Dewan, I don't know, has Dewan ever shared his on the podcast, Jarrell?
I don't think so.
He has. What's yours, Dewan?
I'm trying to think what situation.
Is that many?
You better stop on us. Give us a couple.
Which one do I want to tell?
Let me go through the Rolodex of sexual activity.
Exactly. Come on, give us one. Come on now.
Accent take you. I would say, gosh, I don't know that this is like one of the wildest things that I've done, but it's not something I would have precipitated. So like, I was just into it or whatever. I was working in New York. I was in New York for work, and I was staying at the Standard Hotel. And Standard Hotel is a hotel that straddles the High Line. Now, High Line is just a walkable. It's basically a version. It's a portion of an elevated subway track or whatever that they turn into a walkable track that's like beautified and da 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 da. But when the Standard Hotel opened, they hired like models and whatnot to like be in the hotel rooms having pillow fights and all this other kind of stuff, whatever, just like to drum up like, PR and blah, blah, blah. But it quickly became to like people fucking in front of like, like
the High Line.
Over the High Line. And so I remember I hooked up with this guy, and I told him where I was staying. He was like, yeah, do you want to go back to my place? And he was like, you're staying at the Standard? Oh yeah, let's go back there. And he wanted to fuck in front of the the floor to ceiling windows. And that's what he did. So I grabbed that hair, pulled all the clothes off, nailed his ass. His chest left a print on the window because we were just it was a fun night.
Yeah. That's why you walked us over there when we went and visited you. Because you were like, oh, you be fucking in a hotel. She be fucking in a hotel. Okay.
And you can, just to be clear, you can vividly see. I mean, you can really see into these
rooms.
Like,
yes,
I would do
it's
that.
just not
That's
like
hot to
because
me.
it's literally right there. Like you're standing on the High Line, and these windows, the way the hotel is made, all the windows are literally right on the High Line, so you can look straight into someone's room, and multiple rooms could be going at the same time.
What's going on.
And Royal Blue said that earlier too. He said hotel room and an open wide window, lights on. That was hot. Okay, now Royal Blue. Okay, that's the precursor. So Easy, we gave you some some
some
things to practice.
Some options.
Now listen.
Wait, what you say, Easy?
Let me have sex in the living room.
I don't know. You can do whatever. Get on an app, go outside to a bar, grab somebody.
Look, Easy said, let me have sex in the living room first.
That is true.
Let's move from the living room to the kitchen, and then let's move outside.
Listen,
People
Easy.
sit on the couch.
Don't try it with the DC subways. So listen, they will get you. Don't do it in DC.
I would never.
The people be having sex on the highways, on the side of the highways.
Easy. Do you want me to hold your hand? I'll hold your hand. I'll show you a few things.
We got you, boo.
I'm like, we gonna catch a charge.
You know, a really funny story we did on the podcast.
You might get a third.
That part.
A really funny story that we did on the podcast was Dwayne taught me that, you know, having sex in public, you can get, was it like a sex offender?
Yeah, you can get a sex. You can get a sex offender
So,
charge.
but I never knew that, right? So a lot of times, like me growing up, I was having sex out in public all the time because I could have sex because I was living at my mom's house. So I did it a lot. I never knew that was like a thing.
Yep.
Thank God I didn't get caught.
And I think that's probably kind of the thrill of it, because you know you're doing something that isn't like maybe socially the norm, and even though it probably is because everybody has done it for the most part. But I think that's part of the thrill. But yeah, no, it's not necessarily this I don't know the safest is a word, but yeah, you could definitely catch it.
But I never. But the entire time I was doing it, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, we have sex. That's fine.
Easy looking at us like these hoes.
These dirty, nasty boys.
It's literally like one of the first things going on in my mind. Like, I'm not gonna say that no one's tried, because you know I've been on dates, I have talked to people, and I'm just like, no.
You should just shut it down.
Okay, so before we get out of here, then I guess who's winning, Shaka or Stephanie?
Shaka.
Wait, what happened?
Come on now.
Does Stephanie have 20 songs?
Yes,
like 20 bangers.
20s that you've forgotten about. I'm quite sure.
I'm sure,
I don't even know what
but
you're talking about.
I mean, she could do the whole Wiz
Versus.
album.
Not
Would
the
you
whole
say
Wiz
easy?
album. But Shaka, I mean, I'm for both. I'm gonna say I'm for both.
I'm for Shaka Khan. I'm for Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Right.
I just want to see Shaka act a fool. You know she about to act a fool on here.
She
right?
All she got to do is sing "I'm Every Woman" and it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Is that your favorite Shaka? That's how she kind of sounded nowadays. No,
not like me. No.
You right, LaBelle. Both. Why settle? You right. You right.
Well, listen.
All Shaka gotta do is hit "Ain't Nobody."
Huh.
Oh yeah.
I'm always gonna roll with Shaka Khan.
That's it.
Well, heartbeats and aunties, thank you all so much for joining us for our last episode of season 4. We did it.
We did it. about it, though. Like it's funny
they're layers
because like
layers.
Because we say the same thing. We're like each week, some weeks we're like, oh, it's a slower week. What we're gonna talk about, but like sometimes that's when the best conversations just randomly kind of pop up. So keep doing it. Like I enjoy watching you guys, and a lot of people are like, oh, there can only be room for like one podcast of gay black men, and it's like hell no, like because
not at all
of our experiences are so different, you know. So
and you guys have such unique perspectives based on your own unique lived-in experience that you bring to the podcast. Absolutely. And like that shines through. Like it's so relatable and there's somebody out there that is listening that says, God, I thank God for, Dwayne, for, SoDebNair, for like Easy, like, because I see myself in them, but like never think that the conversation is over.
Yeah.
Because there's always something to talk about. Always something to like unpack and discuss and bring into the conversation.
I don't think that we think that the conversation is over. I think that it's like we're redoing the conversation. And I think that's
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Where we kind of get at all the time. It's like, well, this week, what are we doing? But we've made it to another season. This is season 4. I'm really excited about what season 5 is going to look like.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. We're rooting for y'all. And
when are y'all coming to New York? I'm trying to figure that out. When are y'all coming to New York? We need to have some because I can't always get down to damn Atlanta. That's for real. That's a trek. When y'all coming up here?
Listen, whenever Dwayne wants to go, I will go with Dwayne. We can go together.
And I hopped on too when you said you hadn't been on yet. We're gonna have you on, Boo Boo.
Because I was like,
we're going easy.
They said that's gonna bring me on, but I mean, it's been a whole year. I still haven't been there.
I know. Literally, we're literally in the process of starting to like hash out next year because similar to you guys, literally like we kind of like pre-record some stuff for the end of the year, just have at least a couple weeks off. And I'll tell
you why I said that though. As Black gay content creators, it's important to support each other. Which is one thing that me and Dwayne, when COVID happened, we were giving out like different podcasts and stuff to listen to because we wanted to make sure people were able to connect with their audience.
Yeah.
So it's very important to me as a person who's been in part of broadcasting for years. I really wanted that. So when it comes down to other podcasts that are doing what we're doing, like a lot of people have stopped doing podcasts since we started doing podcasts.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to keep the connection with other podcasts because it's very important for us to be like connected and work with each other. Because if we stop, or if you guys feel like I don't feel like it this week, I don't feel like I want to do it no more, to encourage each other.
Absolutely.
Podcasting.
And honestly, it's for the listeners. Like it's for the listeners. It's like the content that you're creating, the conversations that you're having, the way that you bring your listeners into the conversation and recognize and see them as part of the whole open discussion is so critical. There are tons of white voices out there, but are there voices, like, is there room for Black, queer, gay, openly, like unapologetically themselves voices that are out there? There's a few, but there's room for more. And it's like to be able to create that space that listeners can come in and feel like it's home. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing that you guys do. That's the thing that you guys do. You create a home. Right. You create a space for people to feel like, damn, that's my lived-in experience. They get me, I get them. I'm tuning in.
And that's always my thing. Like even with you guys and with the Talk on the Table, because they're a very small channel. They took a break for a very long time, but with you guys and them, like I always want to make sure like we kind of connect because, again, podcasting is hard. Radio stuff is hard. It's all hard. But if you have a community of people that are trying to connect with each other and support each other, like, hey, my brothers are doing this, brothers doing this, like we're supporting each other, it makes a big difference.
For sure.
Absolutely. Because if we don't support each other, then the thing kind of gets lost. Like I think with us, like with me starting my own channel, we got a little bit of leeway. So we got to be monetized. But we still ain't really monetized because we don't have the subscribers, like the viewer hours or whatever. But like finding those people, I think as a group of people that are doing podcasting is something that we should do as a group. So we can be like, hey, you guys are going on this day, we're going on this day, this and this and this. Because when you are podcasting, I'm sorry for on this rant, but when we're podcasting as gay Black men, there's a space for us. We got to find it, and we got to bring those people in for our podcast, because I see y'all's numbers, I see our numbers, I see other podcast numbers. It's not that great. Like even like we have 18 people right now. When I go on my channel, I have over like 100 people. Where are our people at on YouTube, right? So that's why I want to create this community with us when it comes to podcasting, because there's people out here who want to hear what we're talking about. It ain't just our LGBTQIA plus community people. There's a lot of people want to hear it. But how do we bring those people to us? And then if I bring it here, how can I ship them to you guys and other people?
And vice versa. Yeah.
So,
I'm just so proud of all of y'all.
It's not a selfish thing.
Really.
It's like
I'm proud of all of y'all. I'm proud of the voice that you're bringing to the ether, that allows your listeners to really connect with you in a very real and authentic kind of way, because the lived-in experience that you all are bringing to the conversation through your podcast, people relate to that. And that's huge, because you don't have, we as Black people, as queer people, don't always have the privilege of being seen and acknowledged and have our lived-in experience played out in front of us. So you all are doing that. And regardless of, whatever the quote unquote numbers look like, the point of the matter is that you are touching lives in a meaningful way. And we're just so happy to support you and be a part of like your journey and have you a part of our journey, because we have to do this together.
Period. Hey, Todd.
I think the main reason why I'm saying that is because when the younger guy had hit me up on Twitter, he was like, you guys are teaching me stuff that I want my generation to know. And I was like, wow, that's amazing, because when me and Dwayne talked about it at first, we were like, we want people not to make the mistakes that we made as older people. Yeah. And so this younger guy, he sent us a whole list of questions and topics. And I'm like, this is what I wanted from the podcast, was for us to teach the younger generation not to make the mistakes that we made as adults in our age. But then it's like, our age is still here. Like, how do we bring that around? So.
And we still looking good. Say something.
Hey. We're probably like their age people, because we do not really age like the older people that age before us. We look very well.
Honestly, like we say this often on our podcast. Like, the reason why we started is we wish we saw us when we were younger. Period.
Absolutely.
And to have that opportunity and have folks actually like send in questions and tune in each week and things like that, it's quite humbling, quite frankly, because we're still trying to figure our own shit out day by day. Absolutely. And for folks to like trust that we know maybe a little something is amazing. But like, we don't know all the answers. But hey, that's when we come to your podcast and be like, oh, you know what? You're right, SoDebNair. I'm not going to do that because you went through that. Okay, I learned something. I'm going to go over here to another podcast. Oh, yep. I'm going to go to surface level. Ooh, yep. And there's room for everyone, because all of our stories are unique. A lot of times they're the same, because, the Black culture is something else. But there's also tweaks and just different instances on them. And we need to hear everybody. We need to support everyone. And it doesn't matter if it's one person listening or a billion people listening. Right. It's going to reach the person that it needs to, right. And it's going to reach them in a way that you can't even understand. And you get those little notes and you're like, damn, that story resonated, not this one, that one. And you just never know. And so that's what quite frankly keeps pushing us, because it's like you see those little moments, and then it'd be fun to kind of like tell your little sex stories and shit.
Yes, ma'am.
When I tell my sex stories, that's what everybody comes over here,
right?
They all
it is what it is. But
I mean, they will rush over here. But but I understand that part too. Again, my thing is like, as supporting other podcasts, I want to make sure that we do that. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. And I think that it's very dope that we're able to have this together. Even my friend's podcast, the same thing. I think that we should do a lot more, because it does help cross our audiences a little bit, because a lot of people that follow me on my own personal podcast, my own personal channel, comes to my podcast, but these are women.
Yeah.
It's not gay.
Women be supporting.
They're women.
Oh,
yeah.
Honey,
Black women
be supporting.
Where would this world be without
the reason why we actually got monetized was from a Black woman.
I believe it.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, you ain't monetized. sending everybody, and she sent everybody over to this channel. That's how we got monetized. We already had the watch hours, but she got us monetized because we got the subscribers for that.
There you go.
I
So
just want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. And this is the finale, and like you are doing literally a community service. By just sharing your lived-in, personal, authentic, real
Sex
experience
stories.
with people.
Nasty.
And the sex
Nasty.
stories.
Uber
I mean,
driving.
minus
Arby's
easy.
having.
Minus easy. He's sharing the math stories, but
no, don't let Easy fool you though. I'll be watching. Easy be sneaking them stories in there.
He should
Easy,
do.
but Easy has
there,
different,
but just like them stories in
but
there.
listen though, Easy has different stories than a lot of us have because
Yeah.
Easy never had a boyfriend before.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
all of this stuff, it all correlates with what we do on the channel because Dwayne's in a relationship,
Yeah.
I'm single, Easy never had a boyfriend. So it's like everything we talk about, like somebody can relate to all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Keep doing
100%.
it. We better see you.
We
in the
love
next
y'all.
season.
We love y'all.
So aunties, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yes, Minority, like you sipping tea, like you spilling your tea. Minority Report on socials. New episode every Monday. Follow us on YouTube. Like we put everything on there and all the segments and all that stuff. But new episode every Monday in Minority Report. A lot of times on IG. That's like the kind of the core anymore. So find us over there, and we'd love to have you. And we'll get y'all on the once we come back after Christmas holiday, because we kind of shutting down for the rest of the year.
Girl, we need a break. We record every week. Y'all do seasons. We record every week. So.
We still do every week in our season.
Y'all know it be hard, but
it's a lot.
Are you ever gonna go live?
We keep talking about it, and we just haven't done it.
We
keep talking about it. We need to. Someone just asked literally recently again. They're like, "When y'all going live?" I'm like, "I know, boo. I know."
Y'all should try it though.
It's fun. I like these live comments right here. Yeah. That's what I'm living for.
Yeah,
that is truly what happens in the comments is what it steers our conversation most of the time because it goes great. But listen, it has been a great night. Thank you all so much for joining us on our finale. We have truly enjoyed you. Last toast to season 4.
Clank, clank, clank.
Season 4. We'll see you all again for season 5. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the buttons. Thank you, aunties. Thank you to the Minority Report. Easy, SoDeb. Love you both so much. We'll see you guys in the new year. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy holidays. We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
love y'all.
Mwah.